Hey, what's up guys, it's Jonathan here. So Biden just proposed a brand new long-term capital gains tax proposal. And when this proposal was announced, it caused the S&P to fall almost 1% immediately. Even though there has been people talking about it, I think there's a lot of people missing very important things that are going to end up coming out of this tax proposal if it ends up being passed. So in this video, I'm going to discuss what the current tax law is, what Joe Biden's proposal states, some of the effects that we could see from this proposal. And this video took me some time to research and to find out the details. So all I ask for in return is that you just hit the like button down below for the YouTube algorithm. It greatly helps out the channel and helps push this video out to as many people as possible. So thank you for hitting the like button, and let's get right into the video. So currently, for long-term capital gains, anyone making over $1 million a year would have to pay 20% on their long-term capital gains, plus a 3.8% Obamacare surtax to cover the cost of Obamacare. And this is for long-term capital gains. So if you hold any asset for longer than a year, any of the profit that you make from it, these taxes will apply. So in Biden's new plan, he plans to raise the taxes of capital gains for anyone who makes over $1 million a year. And pretty much his plan is that he'll treat long-term capital gains as short-term capital gains for people who fall into this income bracket. So all capital gains will be subject to the 39.6% tax, which is his proposed plan to revert what was done during the Trump tax plan. Also, that 3.8% Obamacare tax I talked about earlier. And if you have the fortune of living in the great state of California, there'll also be a 12.3% tax added on top of that, because California treats long-term capital gains and short-term capital gains. They give them the same tax treatment. So there's no discount for you holding your long-term capital gains, at least on the state income side. And on top of all of that, California also issues a 1% mental health tax for anyone who makes over $1 million. So under this plan, if you live in California, you could be paying up to 56.7% in taxes on your long and short-term capital gains. So some of the effects that I see that could come from this plan, and I don't think that anyone on YouTube is really talking about this, but I think that one of the major effects is that even though a lot of people like to think, oh, well, it's not going to affect me because I don't make $1 million a year. Well, think again. The top 1% of people own about 40% of the wealth in the United States. Given that, they own a pretty good chunk of the stock market. And most people keep their retirement savings and most of their life savings in the stock market. The whole purpose of having long-term capital gains is to actually use it as a way to stabilize the economy. When you give people a discount on taxes for holding an asset for longer than a year, they're less likely to consistently trade in and out of assets. Now, if the group of people who hold 40% of the wealth in this country are being taxed the same way whether they hold a stock for a day or 10 years, it's going to cause them to not really have any loyalty to hold on to the stock, which will actually make the stock market very volatile. We have a very volatile stock market. What we'll most likely see if this proposal passes is that on December 31st of every year, people who are in this $1 million or more income threshold will sell all of their negative positions. And this could cause a very bad ripple effect throughout the stock market. So it's almost in a way kind of almost manipulating the stock market, because now you're causing a bunch of people have a bunch of money in the stock market to sell immediately. And another side effect from this that I don't think anyone's really talking about is that I could see this proposal driving up real estate prices even higher than what we've seen recently. And here's the reason why. Wealthy investors will start to look for more tax havens, and real estate has some of the biggest tax havens out of any other asset in this country. What we may end up seeing is we see a lot of wealthy people start piling money into real estate. And this could be very bad for a first-time home buyer or someone like that, because they may get instantaneously priced out of the market. Because of the rise in real estate prices and the very volatile stock market, I think it could be even harder for the average American to be able to build wealth in this country. So you may be asking, well, what's the chance of this actually passing? Because right now it's just a proposal. And it's just even a rumor proposal, honestly. The White House hasn't actually come out with the bill, so we don't know if this proposal is actually official or not. It's just a rumor. But even if it was true, I don't see it getting through the Senate. It may get through the House, but I highly doubt it'll make it through the Senate. And the reason why is because a lot of the conservative Democrats in the Senate, kind of like Senator Joe Manchin, will probably shoot this down. And all it takes is for one Democrat to shoot this bill down in the Senate, and it's over. So what I could see happening is seeing more of a middle ground. Maybe not the 24% that it was before, but also not the 44% it would be with this proposal. So it'll probably be something in the middle there. But there could be a massive change to this, and this can still cause some of these effects to happen. So how am I responding to it? Well, for me, I just think still the best thing you could do is to buy assets that go up in value. So whether that's stocks, real estate, any investments that you believe in, you should just continue to buy even with this. I don't think that this is going to happen. And if you are somebody who's affected by this, I wouldn't be so quick to sell just yet. I'll probably wait to see what actually ends up getting passed, as this bill will most likely not go into effect until the next tax year. So thank you for watching. If you enjoy my perspectives or the way I break things down, I encourage you to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified anytime I post a new video. We're knocking on the door of 100 subscribers. I would really love if we could get there. So please help me out, subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button as well. If you have any questions about this tax proposal, or if you have any thoughts about it, I encourage you to leave them in the comment section down below. I try to respond to as many comments as possible. And also follow me on all my social media. I try to post there every day. And thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.